Hello, my name is Valerie Horizon. Today I will be presenting my communication audit and strategic recommendations for Hines Real Estate Group. Through this project, I analyze Hines Real Estate Group current communication practices, research audience expectations, and identify opportunities that can help strengthen their communication while supporting future growth. Imagine someone who's thinking about buying the home for the first time. They may not be ready to contact an agent yet, but they are already searching online, looking at websites, reading reviews, and comparing different companies. At this stage, they are not only looking for a house, they're looking for someone they can trust. Before a potential client ever makes a phone call or schedules a meeting, they already have the impression of a company based on what they see online. This is where communication becomes an important part because the relationship with future clients often begin before the conversation starts. Before discussing my recommendations, I want to highlight that Hines Real Estate Group already has a strong communication foundation. Through my interview with Rhonda and my communication audit, one thing that stood out was Hines' relationship-focused organization. A large amount of business comes from referrals and repeated customers, which shows that clients trust in the organization and value their experience. Hine also does a great job with client appreciation posts, professional photography, community involvement, and maintaining personal relationships. My that I will share are not about changing the identity of Hines. Instead, they focus more on future client discovery and connecting with those strengths. To develop these recommendations, I use qualitative and quantitative research. I review approximately 15 communication samples across platforms including Facebook, their website, Zillow listings, email communication, and text messaging. I also conducted surveys and interviews to better understand audience expectations and what factors influence trust when choosing a real estate professional. Key findings: audience want communication that builds trust before they're ready to make a decision. Many future clients may follow a real estate professional months or even years before they need a service. Communication needs to create trust before the transaction happens. Based on this research, I identified three main opportunities: improving digital visibility, creating more valuable content, and expanding communication channels while maintaining personal relationships. Imagine a first time owner researching online after a long day of work. They are overwhelmed by questions such as: how much can I afford? Who can I trust? Where do I even begin? Before they even contact an agent, they are already forming an opinion based on what they find online. Through this project, I analyzed Hines Real Estate Group current communication practices and research audience expectations, and developed recommendations to strengthen their digital presence while maintaining the personal relationship that they have already. My first recommendation is improved digital visibility. One change I identified was that Hines currently uses multiple names across different platforms. For example, their website uses Selling Lubbock, while their social media uses Hines Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Real Estate. Although these names are connected, they may create confusions for someone searching online, especially because a larger organization also uses the name Hines. My recommendation is to create a stronger and more consistent digital identity by using Silent Lubbock as the main online identity, while continuing to identify Hines Real Estate Group as the business name. This will make the organization easier to remember and easier for potential clients to find. My second recommendation focuses on improving content. The communication audit shows that Hines does a good job promoting properties and celebrating clients. However, there's an opportunity to add more storytelling. For example, instead of only saying congratulations on your new home, the message could explain the journey behind the purchase, such as how the client found a home that matches their goals and lifestyles. Research participants also shared that educational content helps build trust. They want information that would help them feel more prepared and confident. This means communication should focus not only on selling homes but also on helping people understand the process. The third recommendation is expanding communication channels. Hine already uses effective communication methods, especially with phone calls, texts, and personal conversations. However, many future clients will begin researching online before they're ready to contact an agent. One opportunity is creating an Instagram account using the same content already being created for Facebook. This will allow Hines to reach a younger and future buyers who use Instagram for research and inspiration. I also recommend improving website engagement by adding lower pressure ways for people to connect, such as asking home buyer questions or requesting a home value estimate. These options allow potential clients to begin building trust without feeling pressured. If these recommendations are implemented, the goal is to create a stronger customer journey. A future client may first discover Hines online, begin trusting the organization through educational or personal content, eventually reaching out and continuing the relationship beyond the transaction. These recommendations support Hines' current strength while creating more opportunities for future growth. To make these recommendations realistic for a small team, I implemented a 90-day timeline. The first month focuses on improving foundation, including brand consistency and online accessibility. The second month focuses on content development, including educational posts or storytelling. The final month focuses on evaluating engagement and adjusting communication based on audience response. This allows Hines to grow communication efforts without creating an unrealistic workload. Con- Concept storytelling post features client's journey, Lubbock's neighborhood, local businesses, community involvement. My big idea for Hines is called Selling Lubbock's The Home Story Project. The idea is creating a monthly storytelling series that highlights the people and community behind real estate. This could include clients' experience, Lubbock's neighborhood, local businesses, and community involvement. The reason these ideas fit Hines is because their biggest strength is relationship. People often choose a real estate professional because they recognize and trust them. Hines has already built the trust with current clients. The opportunity to share their stories so more future clients can experience the same connection. Thank you for your time. My recommendations is simple. Continue building relationship, but make sure more people have the opportunity to discover them. The goal of these recommendations is not to replace the personal approach, but to help more people experience it. By creating a consistent digital identity, increase educational content, and expand communication channels, Hines can continue to grow while maintaining the trust they have built its success on. Thank you for your time. My recommendations, it's simple, but I hope they can make a big difference. Thank you.